Good morning, I'm Andrew Johnson with Veolia Transportation. We are the operators of the Charm City Circulator. I am the operations manager for the circulator. The most I like about the Charm City Circulator is the fact that we have a free service and we also get to serve the citizens of Baltimore, which is a fantastic thing. They're eco-friendly because there's no residual oil waste from the motors because it's actually a jet turbine that powers the bus itself. So there is no regular diesel motor with oil waste. The main difference here is because this is an inline hybrid system and it's completely electric driven, whereas a combustion diesel motor is the power plant is the motor. And with that, there's all kinds of residual waste for that, excessive fumes and carbon that go into the air. This bus is approximately 96% more efficient than a diesel combustion motor because of the fact of the way it's designed. With the acceleration point, with it being electric motors and electrically driven, the gear ratio is somewhat different than a regular transmission because it is a constant static transmission, whereas a transmission in a truck or some buses, they have automatic transmissions. This doesn't really have a transmission. It has an electric drive plant, which actually pushes the bus forward at one steady momentum movement. Extreme temperatures reduce the ability for the batteries to charge. The lithium-ion battery is actually a battery that is kind of like the battery in your screwdriver that you have at home. The more you use it, the hotter it gets, the less it will charge. So these work on the same aspect. The bunching is whenever buses get too close together. And when that happens, we will generally take the bus that's in front and have that bus go and move forward, just dropping passengers off, with the bus behind it picking people up, which will help spread the buses out. And we also have the operators sitting in the dispatch office on certain days when we have extra operators so they can understand what the dispatch system is opposed to what they're seeing on the street, which is two totally different things, and it helps create a better communication between the two to be able to understand the needs of each other and be able to work further to separate themselves, the buses on the street. The layovers are built in the system because there is no actual endpoint to the route as it is a circular route. So what we have done to make an even time frame between the buses and to keep the proper headways, we have set a reset point or a headway set point, which is actually what you would call a layover. Now the layover will happen at Penn Station on the purple route and at Marketplace on the orange route. And it may be anywhere from 30 seconds, or the bus may just go past because they're far enough behind the other bus, or they may have to stop for anywhere from 3 to 6 minutes at a time to have to wait for the other bus to get ahead to be able to keep the headways up, and that's the reason for the layover. The refueling is done starting at approximately 12:30 p.m. every day, and we cycle a bus off of each route in the slow hours of the day and bring them back here to fuel and switch them out with another bus that needs to be fueled at the closest point possible. Yes, so all these circulators have a handicap available ramp that will extend. It is actually an electrical ramp that will extend out, and the person, whoever, can come right up the ramp. It also has, if something's wrong with the electricity on it, it has a handheld device where you can actually lift it up manually and extend it. So there's never a reason for anyone not to be able to get on the bus. They can go online to our Charm City Circulator website and go to the website and respond or any way, shape, or form that they feel, and they will be answered, and I'm the one that personally answers each one of those emails. This type bus is the only one driving this type route in the world right now. So you can say we're one of a kind here in Baltimore, for out everywhere.